Yo, what up, YouTube? It's the Lore Master. We're going to be talking about Orville Season 3, Episode 3. This is the Orville I have been waiting for. Orville is finally on the right track. Last episode was decent. This episode was great. So let's get into it. Starting out, they go to a planet which in past reports has been like a desert planet, so there's no one living there. But when they scan it again, it's they like detect like a whole city and like life and a bunch of people living there. So when they go and land, it's an entire forest. So they're like, what the hell's going on? So as they're walking through a forest, they find a random high school, and they're just like walking throughout the high school, like, what is going on? Why is there a high school on an alien planet in a forest? Turns out this planet isn't what it seems. So then they like do a bunch of stuff in the high school. They leave the high school, and there's this bully that's called Randall. It's a giant monster, and it tries to eat Gordon. So it like, why it's eating him, it's like a near-death experience, and we'll get to that later on. And then they go back in the high school, and it turns into an airplane. So they're in an airplane. They almost crash the airplane into like a mountain. They land it. They leave the airplane, and they appear into a morgue. And then the morgue, one of the dead guys, or they assume to be dead, tries to grab Mortis, or yeah, I can't remember his name. The big alien security guy tries to grab him. He almost dies. And then they leave the morgue down a dark staircase. This is a weird episode, I know. It sounds weird. They leave the morgue through a dark staircase, and they come out on Selene, another alien planet, or what seems to be Selene, or yeah, I think that's how you say the name. The strong security officer that's like has like their planet's like really high in gravity, that person's planet. And there's a big lake they have to cross. They go across the lake, and some more crew members almost die. So they're like, okay, it's this planet or whatever is trying to kill us. So then they come back to the shore, and a door just appears out of nowhere, and they're like, we're done playing your game, planet. They're just yelling at the planet, we're done playing your game. So they just start walking to nowhere, and they found a cave that had a holographic projector in it. So they destroy the holographic projector, and they go back to the ship. You think that, oh, story's ending. Turns out no. Them going back to the ship was another trick. It's a hologram on the ship. They're not actually back there. So then they see Kalon try to attack the ship, and they all almost die together this time. Meanwhile, the normal Orville crew is trying to like figure out a way to like contact the away mission, and they can't figure out how to get through to them and stuff because they're just like trapped in a holographic planet or whatever. Turns out there was a episode in season 2 where there was a planet that like evolved like thousands of years every time it came back, and it's one of those people, and it's now been roughly 50,000 years of like advancement for that planet, and they are now immortals, and they're experimenting with death, and like they're trying to learn what death is through other people's experiences. So it's kind of like a cool callback to one of the past episodes in season 2, I believe is what it was. Maybe season 1. But yeah, this episode was really good. This is what I've been wanting out of Orville. The first two were the first episode was kind of slow this season for me. The second episode got a little better. This episode is really good. This is what I've been wanting out of Orville. I'm glad it's back like this, and I hope it stays like this. Comparing this to Star Trek this week, man, Star Trek is kind of boring. So yeah, I don't know, not much else to say about it, but this episode was really good. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the like, do all the fun YouTube stuff down below, and we'll catch you next time.